Draymond, coming from Michigan, what type of advice do you give other young players like Kyle Kuzma, Miles Bridges, just guys like that? What kind of advice do you give those guys coming from similar environments?
Really just to always work hard. Never forget where you came from. Obviously, come from hard times, and basketball is a way out for us. So don't take it for granted. Take this seriously and just continue to work. Obviously, talk to them about school and how important that is. I think sometimes you can forget about that part and just focus too much on the basketball part. But those two things go hand in hand. So just, really stand on the straight and narrow. There's a lot of distractions around, a lot of distractions that you can fall to. Stand on the straight and narrow. Lean on guys like myself for advice, who's been through it, same exact thing that they're going through, and just really use that to their advantage.
For people that may not know, what type of adversity do people face growing in places like Saginaw, Flint, Battle Creek?
You face all the adversity, growing up in the neighborhoods that we grew up in. There's a lot of gang violence, a lot of drug violence that you can turn to every day. Every day, one wrong turn, it's trouble with weights, so I think when you look around, and there's a lot of positive role models in the city and that came out the city that you can, lean on and ask them how they made it, and take advantage of that. So I just try to be one of those role models.
Switching gears just a little bit, speaking of being a role model, Gary Harris sang your praises a lot, said you were the reason why he pretty much went to Michigan State. Tell people about that bond. People may not know that you and Gary Harris are pretty close.
Oh, very close. Gary's my little brother. I've known Gary since he was like in the 6th, 7th grade. He used to come up to Michigan State.
Okay.
He was a little guy then. He sprouted up, and all of a sudden he was this phenom. And it was impressive just to watch his growth. And over the years, we've gotten super tight. His first All-Star break in the NBA, we spent that together. Summer times, we spent some of the summers together. My relationship with him is special. Obviously, that we got that Spartan bond that we all love dearly. But sometimes it grows beyond that.
That's true.
And I think Gary is one of those relationships that it grows beyond. Like I said, he's a little brother to me, someone that I'll do anything I could possibly do for. And always I watch his games, look at the stats, and if he's having a good game, I always hit him up. Hey, I love what you're doing. Ain't aggressive enough to stay aggressive,
Right.
Be the player who I know you are. And he's been tremendous. I'm looking forward to seeing him in that rookie-sophomore game because he definitely should make it.
Is that something that you like to do? Is that a role that you like to have to kind of mentor a lot of young players? You mentioned, you were close with Miles Bridges, Kyle Kuzma, people like that. Is that something that you like to?
It is something I love to do because I had guys who was that for me. And, the one thing they used to always tell me is make sure you do it for the next guy. And I really, truly enjoy it. I love to do it. And when you kind of big brother those guys and kind of mentor them a little bit, the success that they have, it just feels like you're having that success. Like when I went to Gary and Aiden Payne's draft, and when they got drafted, I felt like I got drafted. That's special. So those moments there are very, very special.
All right, last question, because I know you got to talk to the rest of the media. If you want to give a message to people back in Flint, I know you're from Saginaw, but a lot of people in Flint are struggling right now with that water situation. What type
just
of
continue to stay positive. I think during these times, you can fold or you can stay positive and try to do whatever you can to help out in the situation. I know it's tough, but we've been through tough times before. It's not and when I say we, that Saginaw Flint connection is all the same.
That's true.
We've been through tough times before. It's just another tough time, but at the end of the day, it's probably not the last one, and we're built for that. So just continue to stay positive.
All right, appreciate it, Draymond.
Yes,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
No problem.